Okay, let's talk about something that causes a crazy amount of stress for, well, millions of us. Your iPhone's battery health. Come on, be honest. You've been there. You check your battery health, you see it tick down from 100 to 99%, and your heart just sinks a little bit, right? It almost feels like you did something wrong. But should it? You know, this feeling has turned into this massive global obsession with keeping that 100% number on the screen for as long as humanly possible. And it's led to a ton of myths and, let's be real, a lot of pointless stress.
So here's what we're going to do. We are going to separate the science from the stress. We're going to figure out what actually matters for your battery's life so you can just, stop worrying and actually enjoy your phone. Okay, let's get into it. First things first, we have to nail down the most misunderstood term in the entire battery universe, the cycle. What does that even mean?
Okay, so here's the key thing to remember. A cycle is not counted every single time you plug your phone in. Nope. It's all about adding up your usage over time. Let me show you with a super simple example. So picture this. On Monday, you use 60% of your battery. You go to bed, you plug it in. Then on Tuesday, you use another 40%. Well, 60 plus 40, that equals 100%. And that right there is one full charge cycle. This is a total game changer for most people's anxiety. It means plugging your phone in for a quick top-up here and there during the day doesn't use up cycles any faster, so you can stop counting every time you reach for the cable. All right, now that we've got the whole cycle thing figured out, let's use that knowledge to blow up some of the biggest myths that have been stressing everybody out. Okay, myth number one, and it's a big one. The idea that you have to charge your phone to a perfect 100% every single time. That's just not true anymore. Your iPhone is actually pretty smart. It has a feature called optimized battery charging that literally learns your daily routine and slows things way down after 80% to protect the battery. Of course, that brings up a new question, especially if you've got an iPhone 15 or newer. Should you be using that brand new setting that puts a hard stop on charging at 80%? So here's the honest truth from the experts. Unless you are the kind of person who plans on keeping your phone for like 4 or 5 years, that 80% limit, it's probably overkill. For most of us, the normal optimized charging is just fine, and you should go ahead and enjoy that full 100% battery. Now, I want you to look at this number because it should bring you some serious peace of mind. 1,000. So what's the big deal with 1,000? Well, Apple designed the batteries in the new iPhones to still hold 80% of their original capacity after 1,000 full cycles. To put that in perspective, older phones were rated for about 500 cycles. That's a massive leap in durability. These things are really built to last. So, if our charging habits aren't the main problem and the batteries themselves are way more durable, then what in the world is the real culprit? What's the thing that's actually degrading our batteries? It turns out the biggest threat to your battery's health has almost nothing to do with your charging cable. The real enemy, the number one villain in this whole story, is heat. High temperatures are what permanently fry the chemical components inside your battery. So forget about cycles for a second. Managing heat is the single most important thing you can possibly do. And we're all guilty of doing these things. Trying to charge your phone while you're playing a really intense game, that creates a ton of heat. Using your GPS on a sunny day with the phone sitting on the dash, that's a battery killer. Even just charging it with a super thick, insulated case on can trap heat and cause damage over time. So, what's the solution? Well, the good news is you don't have to become some kind of battery-saving maniac. Protecting your battery is all about a few simple, common-sense habits. And look how simple these are. Stick to certified chargers. The cheap ones can cause problems. Try to plug your phone in when it hits around 20% instead of letting it die completely. If you have a thick case, pop it off when you charge overnight. And keep auto brightness on. A super bright screen just drains your battery faster, which means you're going through cycles faster. Okay, let's bring all this together and talk about a much healthier, much less stressful way to think about your battery from now on. This right here might be the most important thing you hear today. Your phone's battery is a consumable item. Think of it like the tires on your car. You know they're going to wear down over time with use. And that's okay. It's completely normal. It's just part of how the product works. Which brings us to the single best, most liberating piece of advice anyone can give you about your iPhone's battery. Just use your phone. Enjoy it. It's this incredible piece of technology that's meant to make your life better, not become another source of anxiety. I mean, really let this sink in. The whole point of owning this device is for the experience it gives you. Please don't let a little number tucked away in a settings menu get in the way of that. So the bottom line is simple. Avoid extreme heat, follow a few basic good habits, and please remember that batteries are meant to be used up. Now that you're hopefully free from all that battery anxiety, you can focus on all the amazing things your phone can actually do. So go on, enjoy it.